Dv8 News with your host, Heidi.
What's up? This is High Def with your Dv8 News for May 20th, 2008. In this 11th show, Sawkiller returns with Ask Dv8. The 503 clan reviews the new Haze demo. I'll be bringing you the latest news collected by our Dv8 News staffers in the breakdown. And of course, later on in the show, Asian Apple will be keeping you in the loop. What do you have for us today, Apple?
Well, hi Dad. Today, Undertow, the co-creator of the Urge of Fury tournaments, will be joining me for an exclusive conversation about their newest creation, Urban Fury, the hottest new upcoming tournament for Grand Theft Auto 4. I've also got clan announcements for several of the clans in your PlayStation community, and we'll be taking a look at the current standings in the UF playoffs.
So when will we know who's in the championship game? And then how soon after the championship game will the UF Riot Act start?
Well, the Final Four will be battling it out on the 21st to see who will be in the championship game. And clan reps recently met for the first time on the 18th to choose headquarter territories for Riot Act, but they won't be meeting again until June 1st for their first night of war declarations. So everyone will get about a week's break before the commencement of the tournament.
And then 13 weeks of Riot Act?
Yes, 13 weeks of some of the most intense battles in tournament play.
Sounds sweet. We'll see you a little later on in the show. Now our Dv8 News staff is constantly scouring the internet and gaming periodicals so you don't have to bring you the freshest news on our forums daily. We've compiled all this must-know news in a thing we like to call The Breakdown. Ron Festito, Home's creative director, has confirmed that Home will enter its open beta phase in November this year. Home is currently in a closed beta phase, he said, speaking at last week's SCEE PlayStation Day in London. We have between 8,000 and 10,000 users in the closed beta phase. Around July, we're going to be expanding on the closed beta phase and allowing more people to gradually come in. And then in November this year, we'll be going to the open beta. Summer multiplayer games will include Enemy Territory Quake Wars on the 27th of this month, reported as a first-person shooter similar to Call of Duty 4 with a more strategic level to it, The Bourne Conspiracy. For those of you who enjoyed the movies, this is the third-person shooter in which you play as Jason Bourne from the time he is a deadly government operative to a wanted rogue agent. And September would not only bring an early Christmas to PlayStation fans with SOCOM Confrontation, you'll also see Star Wars Unleashed hit the shelves, bridging the gap between the third and fourth movies where you'll play Darth Vader's secret apprentice. And later in September, Ghostbusters the video game will put you in the third movie where you'll play as a new recruit to the 4 original cast members. Both games will have multiplayer online, so this is turning out to be a very busy year for online PlayStation 3 users. Not only do you have those great titles to look forward to, you currently have many demos in the PlayStation Store to have fun with, like the Crowd Collusion Pixel Junk Monsters. And even though the game itself might not be worth buying, the Iron Man demo is worth downloading to try. Recommended by both Dv8 staff member Swerve and one of our European viewers, Jellyhead26, the Grid demo is a must-play. Although there is no mic support and joining friends becomes cumbersome, the graphics and play are quoted as excellent. The Haze demo also hit the PlayStation Store recently, and with the release of the game upon us, later on in the show, the 503 clan will be bringing you their clan's impressions of the demo and let us know if we should buy or pass. Coming up next is Sawkiller with Ask Dv8. And stay tuned, because after Ask Dv8, Apple will be keeping you in the loop. But first, my buddy Gohard and I wanted to show you a living landmark of Liberty City.
We'll do it live! Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Alright, Gohard, let's see this living landmark. You want me to jump out? Okay.
welcome back yet again to Ask Dv8. You got it, you know you do. You asked the questions, saw killer answers. As always, these are actual questions from actual viewers. Don't believe me? Check out the Dv8 forums and see for yourself. Do it, do it, do it! Today's first question is from Cherokee94 in High Desert, Arizona. She asks, why aren't there any female characters in any of the shooting games like Call of Duty 4 and Warhawk? While it is true that there is a shortage overall of female playable characters, games like SOCOM and GTA 4 do feature them. But I don't really think it's a good idea for them to be pretty abundant in video games. Having too many girls around turns guys into drooling zombies. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so having too many girls around isn't really a good idea. Pretty soon guys are going to stop concentrating on their games, then they're going to stop buying video games. Pretty soon Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo are going to be out of business. Good suggestion, Cherokee. Thanks a lot! Today's second question is from SPNVG, leader of the Frog Clan, who asks, why is it that every time my clan goes into a game lobby on Call of Duty 4, we get made fun of? Well, it's pretty easy. Nobody can associate Frog with being anything tough. Well, you did come up with some pretty good associations, SPNVG, solar-powered night vision goggles, which is pretty funny if you think about it, and the fighting resistance of God. Nobody else can draw those associations. For all they know, Frog could stand for the fraternal retards of Georgia, which is pretty dumb. So it's not something where someone can make an automatic association with something tough, like DOA, or Dv8, or Dv8. Who are the geniuses that came up with that one? Today's third and final question is from Big Money Mac U, who asks, does a Jawbone Bluetooth headset work with the PS3? Well, I didn't know this would turn into a product review segment, but lucky for you, that happens to be the headset I use when I game. A little bit of information about the Jawbone. It's available in most retailers for a little bit over $100, has about 6 hours of battery life, which is okay, but the sound quality is probably too good. You can hear everything with this thing. You can hear people complain about Martyrdom and Juggernaut and Call of Duty 4. You can hear some assholes singing over the mic, which is pretty annoying because most people's singing is worse than High Def's little white boy dance thing that he does at the end of these videos. Alright, I should probably go before I say anything else stupid and they take away my segment. So, catch y'all later.